Hi, welcome to Leadership in Pictures. My name is Anna. I'm the face behind the hand that you may have seen if you've visited our website, leadershipinpictures.com, and enjoyed some of our little blogs and started to explore where Leadership in Pictures goes. I've been in leadership for a very, very long time, too many years to tell you, and I've worked as a behaviour analyst and a leadership coach, and probably spent longer in leadership than I have doing anything else in my career. I'm here to tell you a little bit about some of the coursework that we do, and we begin a leadership journey for new leaders, for aspiring leaders, for beginning leaders, for leaders who are in a middle leadership job, and for leaders who want to learn a whole lot more about leadership in a practical way, in a really self-reflective way, and in a way that brings theory and practice together. Do you just love those people that you just sit back and you sit in awe of those people that can quote Simon Sinek or Brené Brown, or I've just been reading Roland Barthes, and you're like, well, where did you find the time to do that? And how do you remember that stuff? And how do you connect that to a conversation and practice? Well, let me take you on that journey. Join me. There's a little secret to all of this. I run a 6-part series in our first course called Getting Into Leadership. We meet together once every 2 weeks for 90 minutes. I take you through a little bit of a leadership task, leadership reflection and journey. We introduce you to some of these thinkings and theories in a really, really practical way. And then you have the next 2 weeks to go off and apply those ideas in your workplace, in your setting, and then we bring it back, pull it apart, and I introduce you to a few more things. Now, you will do readings. By the time you've finished course 1, you'll know Simon Sinek, you'll know Brené Brown, you'll know my friend Patrick Lencioni. We'll talk about John Hattie, we'll talk about Spencer Johnson and a few others. I'll introduce you to DISC profiling and understanding yourself, unscrambling the why behind and why you think like you do, why you work like you do, why some people just don't seem to understand what on earth you're doing and what you're asking them to do. I'll help you look at values and how values impact on the way that you work. We'll look at why people change and why people don't change, and how we can build influence and create a pathway to getting people on the same page. We'll explore team dynamics and what makes a team player, and how you build that team, how you build the culture in your team. We'll look at trust triangles, communication, how we have positive conflict, how we build commitment, and I've got a really groovy little tool that might help you unpack how to have a difficult conversation, keeping the relationship intact and moving things forward. So if you're interested in exploring any of these, whether you are just new to leadership or you want to bring your whole team along, we've had over 180 people work through course number 1, and interesting, all 180 have moved on to course number 2 and completed that too. I've had some really incredible support and feedback with this. Most recently, a school principal said, this might have to be the most impactful learning that I have done in my leadership career. So, I don't know. Do you want to see where we can go on this journey? Sign up, join me. I'd love to see you on the other side. Take care.